Hello, good morning everyone. We are here with another Ocarina of Time stream. We left off last in the Fire Temple, so we're gonna be continuing from there. We just entered the dungeon, basically. Let's see, what else is going on? I don't know. Last stream was Wednesday night. We played some more Echo Night on PS1. It was great. Love that game a lot. But, of course, I will never love another game more than I love Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So I hope everyone's having a great day so far. I've got coffee. I probably need more coffee. I had to take my 6-year-old to the doctor this morning. Last week he had, or like 2 weeks ago, or I guess like a month ago actually, he had an ear infection that led to a perforated eardrum. So he had to get the all clear that his ear is all healed and he can dunk his head underwater again. And that's his most important thing. And it's all good. Everything healed up perfectly. So we're happy for that. All right, shall we start up the game? Let's do it. All right, very excited. Oh, I thought this was, never mind. I thought one of the shapes on my blanket was the bear couch underneath it. I needed to fix that, but it's just part of the blanket. All right, we have our first full row of hearts. Fire Temple. I feel like I remember pretty well the Fire Temple from my last playthrough. We'll see. And of course, through years of having played it before. Okay, was there more? I think there was more to do in this room. We already talked to Darunia. Like, Darunia basically welcomes us to the Fire Temple, if you will. Of course, the Gorons are all kidnapped. We gotta rescue them. Do I have any empty bottles? I think these are fairies. Oh, there's like at least one fairy here. There we go. Oh, there's 2 fairies. They won't heal my half a heart. Come on. Heal up that 1/2 heart. Thank you. Can we get to that other side yet? Probably not. Why do I feel like I usually have the hover boots when I'm doing this? That's not right? The hover boots you get where? In the Shadow Temple? I know that you use them the most in the Shadow Temple. Maybe I've just like come back here with hover boots. Usually, I don't know. Having some false memories right now, I think. Some more arrows would be nice. I'm pretty low on arrows right now. Ah, he's gonna get fire on him again. No! Oh, I'm not dead. Barely even taken any damage from literally walking through lava. Great. We love it. Alright, this is so obviously fake wall. We get to rescue our first Goron? Yay, let the Gorons go! Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate. but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. Okay, is this where I tell my Goron special crop story again? Alright, we got a small key. Okay, so when I was 11 years old, I had a Zelda fan site. Specifically, it was an Ocarina of Time fan site. And, I recall,
I gotta believe!
Negatron, good morning. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I was just about to tell my, my Goron special crop story. I don't remember if you heard it before, so sorry if you've already heard it. When I was 11, I had a Zelda fan site, and there was like a bunch of these sites, and there was another one that was probably also, most likely also run by a child, where they had posted about, they had some like description that said the Goron special crop was the Megaton hammer, which makes no sense, right? A hammer is not a crop. Crop is a plant. The Goron special crop is very obviously the bomb flower. And I got into my first ever internet argument with this person because I was like, hey, I think they actually mean the bomb flower, and he was just like, no way, it's the Megaton hammer. And we had this argument across the guest books of our two 90s Zelda fan sites. It was my first ever internet argument. How you learned about willful ignorance in fandoms on the internet. Yes, that's how I learned. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. I think it's all this text. I think it's the Gorons in the Fire Temple that confused this guy. Because I think you can break those walls with the hammer. But like earlier in the game, there's a Goron sitting next to a bomb flower, and he's like, this is also known as the Goron special crop. Anyways, it's a fun memory. Occasionally I have posted my Zelda fan site from when I was 11 years old. I posted on Blue Sky a while ago. I posted it on Austin's Discord because I thought he would like to see it. I should post it again in my own Discord. Definitely posted it there before, but it'd be fun to see. Or maybe we should like just look at it on stream. That would also be fun. I could do a reading of it. I'm not set up to do it impromptu, but maybe we could do that at the end of Ocarina of Time. Can see that, especially since the dungeons usually telegraph the dungeon item. Yeah, I can totally understand why they were confused. But what I can't understand is like being so willfully ignorant about the meaning of the word crop. It's pointed out directly a time or two. Yeah, it's just a funny memory. Like that 1999 on the Zelda fan sites is like such a formative and nostalgic memory for me. Like that's probably my most niche nostalgic thing. I'm trying to think of instances the word crop used as club. I don't know, I guess you could you could just use the word crop to mean a thing that you produce. Like you could you know, it's kind of just like a fun, not quite accurate use of the word to say, you know, Negatron, if you were to say, like, your cosplay items are Negatron's special crop, like, you are growing these things. I mean, it's not the most nonsensical thing to say. Okay, I gotta pull that block down first, that's right. Oh no. Get away from me, slug. Closest is riding crop, the thing used to coax horses. Oh, interesting. You're calling it that now just to invoke your pass. Thank you. I will gladly refer to Negatron cosplay items as the Negatron special crop. Should just rename it from Ghostwood Customs to Negatron special crops. Fresh crop of armor done. Looks hard at SRA. You know, it's all about that branding. Okay, where am I? Oh, okay, I remember. Okay, I just had a little bit of brain fog there. The fog has cleared. Let's do that again. Where was that fire even? Oh wait, is it this fire? Do I really need to be that fast? Oh man, it is that fire. Why am I having such a blank with like how I get up there? I just need to go faster. The Far Temple, Southern. Welcome in, Austin. I hope you're doing well. We were just talking about the Goron special crop again. Because the Gorons here, as you release them, they all tell you things about the Goron special crop. And this was definitely the point of confusion for that other 90s internet kid. What? Oh, okay. Let's do this. Special crop, they say. Rogalski, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. You know, the Far Temple sounds like something that would be in Final Fantasy X. Just without the southern accent. Ah! Ah! I came into the Fire Temple and I was like, yeah, I have a pretty good idea of where things are in this one. I can just kind of like mechanically chug through this one. But, I don't know, there's a lot of little details that I've forgotten, it would seem. Here's spider. Don't see a spider. Freedom! Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? No, he didn't say anything about the special crop, sadly. Fire is your least favorite in Rando. What makes that the case? wonder how I'd do with a Ocarina of Time randomizer. There's definitely a Skulltula somewhere around here. I feel like it's above me. I don't remember how to get back up there. Did I start out up there? I don't think I did. Huh? Oh, this is where I came from. Okay, there is a door there. Can be really fun if you have certain items. It's mostly the verticality. Fire Temple is extremely vertical. Pretty much all the other temples are mostly horizontal, which means if you have the right spread, you can skip a lot of stuff. But fire, you kind of can't. Ah. That makes sense. That's kind of what I was thinking. I just remember about him dropping through the floor and stuff. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it. Goron special crop. Water is really vertical too, but there's a lot of extra keys and more potential to skip stuff. Yeah, that is the other one that I was thinking of when you talked about the verticality. Special crop mentioned. I should get like a Megaton hammer emote or something. Do I have a key? Oh, I have 2 keys. There we go. Yeah, good thing I had 2 keys. Alright, slowly, carefully. What's over here? Hearts. We don't need to be so daring as to try to get those hearts. Goron's special riding crop. Yeah, maybe I should make like a bonk emote that has Goron's the Megaton hammer. In honor of Goron's special crop. Don't I need to go that way? Oh god, I done goofed. Oh, I don't have a key. Okay, we slowly and patiently wait for this fire. I like how this dungeon has so many hearts just hanging out. Snow's Goron Ramsey emote with the soundbite kills you. I don't know if I know Snow, Austin. Who's Snow? Oh, Snowman's! The Snowman's. I need to hear Snowman's. Or the Snowman Z. Yes. Okay, my brain got there. Link, I hear Goron voices down below. Alright, we gotta go save those Gorons. But also, we have to step on the switch. And save that Goron. Just a whole episode of Hell's Kitchen, but it's the Goron Town theme playing the whole time. Could be good. Could be onto something. Okay. This is definitely supposed to be a scarecrow. How do I make the scarecrow show up? Clearly, I have, like, missed something about setting up the Scarecrow's song. Also, there was a Skulltula theorized to be around here, a gold Skulltula. Was there a first instance that you had to do first? Oh, for the song? Never messed with the Scarecrow song in this? It's the thing that I've messed with the least, for sure. Oh, no. Ugh. Alright, we gotta find our way back up. Yeah, I must have had to, like, talk to him a second time or something. I don't know. We can go investigate that after the dungeon. Oh, there is an eyeball thingy over there. I don't have any arrows. That's really sad. Don't know why your Scarecrow song isn't working. The original version of you need to exhaust the NPC dialogue thing from Souls games. Oh, I think other games had that long before this one, to be honest. That's all I can think of. I mean, I've always had problems with the Scarecrow showing up, which is probably why I've messed... The Scarecrow song is the thing that I've messed with the least. Like, I feel like it has never really worked for me. And I've never known exactly the right place to stand on. Zelda 2 and Dragon Quest for sure. I don't remember in Zelda 2 where you've got to exhaust the dialogue. Dragon Quest definitely seems like something that has that, though. I'm not saying Zelda 2 doesn't, I just don't remember the spot. Wasn't it around here where I was hearing a spider? Why do I feel like there's a diagonal wall that gets blown up? Got plenty of bombs to waste. Wish I had more arrows. Eric, what's going on? Welcome. I guess if exhaust means that someone has more than one thing to say over and over, then no. Oh yeah, I think that's what how we were thinking of it. Trying to think of an NES sitch where you had to talk to a required NPC for additional dialogue to open additional things. Feel like it was usually a talk to this guy once to proceed thing. I don't know about NES specifically, but there's got to at least be Super Nintendo games that have that. I feel like that it's got to be a thing in Dragon Quest. Where's... I missed the spider. There's a spider somewhere over there. But I don't want to jump down there all over again. Maybe we'll be back this way later. Goron voices down below. Oh, maybe I should have climbed. Oops. I heard exhaust dialogue is just make sure you talk to everyone. Gotcha. Time to scour the NES library in search of this particular version of a game mechanic. Speedrun starts. You know, I'll take a speed boost here and there. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a tip for rescuing me. Somewhere in this temple, you're going to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron's special crop. That's all I have to tell you. Aki Bread, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we have a key. Where's there another locked door? We're back to roughly where we started. I need arrows. I can go somewhere more with arrows. I like to think that the Gorons wink at you when they mention the special crop. I will think that now too. I'll always see a Goron winking whenever special crop is mentioned. Why did I feel the need to kill that slug? I don't really know. Alright, 2 keys, no locked doors. The bloodthirst took hold. I guess so, it just came out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere. Alright. Man, it would be so cool if the Scarecrow song would work too. Let's try standing as close to the edge here as we can. Optimus, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you. Does anybody know why my Scarecrow song isn't working? Isn't it supposed to work right here? Like, right now, Navi's green over there, so this must be a place where that Scarecrow can hear the song. Try it one more time. Hey, Sam. That is a Scarecrow spot for sure. I know, but my song isn't working. Did you play it for both of them as a kid? Maybe I missed playing it for one of them, or something like that. That's gotta be it. We're gonna have to go back and talk to them after this dungeon. It's definitely a Scarecrow location. Yeah, and the other one, I don't know if you were here towards the end of last stream, but there's also a definite Scarecrow location in the volcano, in Death Mountain Crater, which didn't work out for me. To one of them as an adult. Estat, hello, welcome in. Oh, so I have to talk to one of them as an adult to make it work. Ah, that makes sense. I have not done that. Alright, we've got a map. It's Repair Central in your home today. Fridge was just repaired. Game room construction still going on. Optimus, I hope that all the repairs are done soon and you can just revel in all your freshly repaired stuff. Don't think that the song box should pop up without spawning Bonuru. But I guess it can. Wait, the song box? Are you saying that it should, like the bar staff should appear when I take out the ocarina? Fridges, man, they aren't built like they used to be. Yeah, you know, one time my fridge stopped working and I repaired it using the knowledge I accumulated from doing like console modding and stuff. I found burst capacitor in it, and I replaced it for like 10 cents, and I was so proud of myself. Because the other option, the general advice online was to buy like a $300 control board for it. Saying that I didn't expect the "you played the song" confirmation box to appear if your Scarecrow song. Oh yeah, I got you, Austin. Yeah, maybe I have to play it for them as an adult. That's what it sounds like, or at least talk to them. You repair fridges too? What can't SRA do? I have learned a lot of skills since becoming a homeowner. Let me tell you. Where's the spider? See the spider. You're too used to randomizer where Scarecrow song is just replaced with pulling out the hook shot, so you forgot how to set it up in vanilla, but you think Estat is right. Remember playing it for the Scarecrow again before I could use it? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Capacitor is keeping you down. Call SRA today. You should fix Doc Brown's flux capacitor. We wouldn't have 3 movies. Yeah, I could have. Echolocation. I wish I had echolocation to find where the spider is. It's really bothering me. If I can't hookshot to the Scarecrow, I at least need to find this Gold Skull Tula. Oh my goodness. Rocks, please. This doesn't make a different sound. Oh, right there. I knew there was a wall to bomb somewhere. All right. Got it. Scarecrow setup is 1, make song as a kid, 2, play song again as adult at the lake with Pierre. Alright, we will have to go do that after the fire temple. I'm glad we've figured it out. We've eliminated the confusion at the very least. Alright, I've got 2 keys. Probably should go back to towards the entrance of the dungeon. Do I have the compass? I don't think so. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Anybody got any good plans for today? We have a trunk or treat at the kids' elementary school tonight. We have a medieval costume theme for the family. My older boys are gonna be knights. The baby is gonna be a dragon. Sasha is gonna be a thief, like a D&D thief class, and I'm gonna be a wizard. All I have for my costume really so far is like a hood, like a hooded cloak basically. I need to assemble the rest of it. I've got various components that I can add to it. I've gotta just figure out the right way to put them all together. We'll have to post pictures in Discord. It's also going to be my trick-or-treating costume. for clarification, for taking the kids trick-or-treating. I'm not trying to get any free candy. Oh! Fire. Fire, why you do this to me? There's a locked door. Your plan today is just mentally preparing for tomorrow. I feel you. I feel you, Sam. Is something big tomorrow, or is that just every day? Okay, here we go. Hookshot, you're too slow. What does Navi say about this? You can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? We need that Goron special crop. Do I want to jump down there right now? Probably not. Okay, this area with the flames that come up in between the pillars frustrated me so much as a kid. I was very impatient about it, and I would always get killed by those things. You've got crippling social anxiety and going to be around a lot of strangers tomorrow. Your girlfriend's doing a book signing at a local bookstore. That's so cool that your girlfriend is doing a book signing. What kind of books does she write? I'm very proud of her and want to go be supportive, but it's gonna be super social exhausting. Yeah, I can imagine. Say, Maki. Alright, there's the compass. Yeah, I also get very socially exhausted. I totally feel you, Sam. Our first book is a horror short story anthology. That is so awesome. That's so cool. That's a fake door. Obviously. Thank goodness we had the Goron special crop. That one's also fake. The way to tell that they're fake is that they have a 3D model instead of just being like, you know, they pop out. They pop out of the wall instead of being recessed into the wall. Alright. Oh, we made it. Please, don't eat me. If you eat something like me, you'll get a stomachache. You'll be sorry. I would never eat Goron. I hope that's true of all you too. Oh, at least I didn't get hit by the flame wall. I think it's this part in particular that would always get me. Because of the timer. Made it. Whoa. Link is too tall to smash these pots. These fireballs get you every time. If you plan a randomizer... Oh, shoot! If you plan a randomizer, does it randomize which ones are walls? That would be pretty frustrating. Alright, it's this crazy guy. Why do I feel like I can use the hook shot on him? Don't think that's a setting. Alright. Maybe they should make that a setting. I can use the hook shot on him. Okay, I'm like literally standing in fire right now. I'm gonna stop that. Oh, I can even use the hook shot when he's naked. Not the even counter, but that'd be a wild setting for them to add. Oh, come on. What? He didn't turn around that time. What kind of mods are out there for Ship of Harkinian these days? When Ship of Harkinian was still pretty new, I remember looking around for mods. Like, specifically I was looking at like graphics mods. I thought that would be interesting. But there wasn't anything yet at the time that I looked. But I imagine there must be some stuff now. Anybody familiar with it? Okay, what did that do? Oh, this is an elevator. That's right. You're in the Rando Discord, so could probably find out, but you've never played Ship? What do you play it on, Austin? Do you play it on OG hardware? I'm pretty sure I'm in the Ship of Harkinian Discord itself, but I'm not like active there or anything. I just have it on my list of servers. Only on N64. Gotcha. Done a few things on emulator for Archipelago. Is Archipelago the multiplayer thing? You know, when I was a kid, it was my dream that there would be a multiplayer Ocarina of Time, like to just explore Hyrule with other people. Do I need to do this? No. Done some multi-world stuff just a few times. Yeah, that was my dream as a kid, to have multiplayer Ocarina of Time for... I don't know why. Like... Obviously, it's not, like... There's nothing really groundbreaking about it. Just the thought of being able to hang out in Hyrule with other people just sounds amazing. Haven't played Ship yet. You've seen friends stream it, though. It's weird looking at this game 16:9. You got a pal who runs monthly Archipelago sessions with pals. Did a 12-person run with 14 games for your fundraiser. Oh, that's cool, Negatron. You found the Megaton hammer. Press C to smash and break junk. It's so heavy you need 2 hands to swing it. Alright. The not Goron special crop. We've got it. The crop. Here it is. The legendary item. Whee! Got it. I wish I had arrows. These bats are real annoying. Oh, I gotta hit it from up there, huh? Pound it down. So I feel like there's some people that have joined chat since I told this story. So for context about what we're saying about the Goron special crop. When I was 11 years old, I had an Ocarina of Time fan site. And there was like, there was like a community of these fan sites that were probably all run by kids. And there was this other one where somebody was saying that they thought the Goron special crop referred to the Megaton hammer. And this became my first ever internet argument that happened across the guest books from our 2 Zelda websites in 1999, where I was like, I'm pretty sure that they're talking about the bomb flower when they say Goron special crop, and this person would just not hear it. They're like, no, it's definitely the Megaton hammer. The Gorons in Fire Temple, all the stuff that they say you can do with the special crop, you can do with the Megaton hammer. So that's obviously what they mean. Let alone the word crop. Like, the word crop obviously means a plant, right? Something that you grow and harvest. Not a piece of metal. The switch looks rusted. Okay, we're just gonna bang it down then. So that's why we're talking about the Goron special crop so much. Space Robot Arms' first ever internet argument. Happy that your first internet argument was an absolute slam dunk. It's weird that person accidentally discovered that hammer can replace bombs via overthink. Wingman, hello, welcome in. I hope the day is finding you well too. Thanks for joining. And symbolic of how even when presented evidence, the true believer will never back down. Negatron, you're too right. It's too real. What is this camera angle? What is that camera angle, game? Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? Okay, here is some more evidence. Because the hammer knocks that thing out, but bombs don't. It's so silly. I wonder if that person thinks about that argument as much as I do. I wonder if they realize that they were wrong. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if they still play Zelda. It gives you a cool rando mod idea. What's your idea? Are you gonna replace everything that the hammer can do with things the bomb can do? You can make a progressive upgrade for the hammer that allows it to break even more things. Okay, okay. Could be cool. Where am I going right now? I want to be on the other side. You took down a conspiracy guy on an old Mars colonization forum before Tech Bros made Mars uncool. They posted a pic of what was actually a canyon and claimed it was a rain cloud actively raining. Found the image idea he used and was a wide-angle view of a canyon measuring several hundred kilometers long. Okay, so they were looking at pictures of Mars, like satellite images of Mars, and they saw a picture of a canyon and they thought it was a picture of a cloud. And you explained, no, this is a canyon. But what about ancient civilizations on Mars? Did you ever talk about that, Negatron? Found the image ID he used, and it was a wide-angle view of a canyon measure. Oh, I read that one. They deliberately misrepresented a picture of a canyon. Mars isn't cool anymore. Well, I mean, very uncool people want to go to Mars. They've by association made it uncool. I can understand that. I mean, I think it would be cool if nice people went to Mars. Still cool, but only secretly now. Very uncool people, damn owned. Thank you. I'm glad that you saw that as such a strong own. I'm proud. You do want to go to Mars, so that checks out. Eric, you're a very cool person. In case there was any confusion. No, you're too kind. Too kind. Okay, how do I get up there? Do I have to drop in from above to get there? What's the room above? I can't jump on this? Okay, we've been led astray. Oh wait, no. We can just go like this. It was your dream to be an early Mars explorer. You carry an extra layer of disdain for the uncool people. Oh, I understand that, Negatron. Super Game Station, what's going on? Welcome. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Down we go. Yay for not getting hurt because of scripted events. Scripted falls. Oh, the hammer didn't work. Okay, I just need to hit it from the right angle. Let's just verify what that Goron said. Obviously, this doesn't work. Goron's special crop doesn't work. Megaton hammer does work. Only one possible interpretation. They do the exact same thing in Elden Ring and a couple other Souls games. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. A fall that would normally kill you, but no fall damage because video game in a place or two. Yeah, there's one very fresh in my mind from Dark Souls 3. Fighting the big tree. I got to a new place in Dark Souls 3 last night. I got to the Cathedral of the Deep. I missed it the first time around. I had to look up where to go next. But I found it. After getting a hint. Okay, we have fire and jail bars. Oh, there's more enemies to kill. Okay. Hopefully this is just a kill all enemies situation. Your knowledge of DS3 def the most minimal. Only one playthrough back in pre-streaming days. Gotcha. My knowledge of Dark Souls 3 is also most minimal, as I have not completed it yet. I'm curious what I'll think about Dark Souls 3 by the end. It feels like for each game in the series, my opinion of it has, evolved over the course of the playthrough. so I'm hesitant to like rank it right now. But so far I would say it's kind of like on par with Bloodborne for me. Which you know I really enjoyed Bloodborne, but it's been my least favorite. All right, we got another little dancing guy. Isn't it so funny how like the sounds that this guy makes when he's got his fire clothes on, and then when he's running around naked? He's just a silly little guy when he's naked. He's this big scary fire mage when he's clothed. You can't not think of Jackie when you see the fire dancers now. I remember Jackie talking about this, but I don't remember. I don't know if I was there like the first time she saw it or anything. Yes, Blood. Iconic moment. Is there a clip I can watch? Open. Thank you. Bombs. Oh, guys, I just have something cool that I learned about yesterday. Don't know if you were there either, but yeah, it's in her Ocarina of Time YouTube video for sure. Okay, I'll have to look into it. Yesterday I was in a Discord server and there was some conversation about the Panzer Dragoon series going on, and I was like, and that inspired me to look some stuff up, and I discovered that there's a Panzer Dragoon OVA. Did anybody know about this? It was dubbed in English and released on VHS. I ordered a copy of the VHS from eBay for 15 bucks. Is anyone interested in watching it with me on Discord? Panzer Dragoon OVA. Oh, I see. Big Brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help Big Brother. You check it out. I love the Panzer Dragoon games. The Panzer Dragoon series is gorgeous. I played through the 3 Saturn games for the first time on stream. I don't know, a couple years ago. I still need to play Orda on Xbox. I played like the first couple of stages of Orda, but I never finished it. And Panzer Dragoon 2 Remake is coming out at some point soon. It's got a Steam page now. Oh, it's so dark in here. Subterranean lava dragon, Volvagia. You guys ever read the Ocarina of Time manga? Volvagia has quite the backstory in the manga. it funny how Volvagia is just whack-a-mole? It's kind of silly. Alright, I guess he's not whack-a-mole when he's flying around, but when it's actually time to hit him, it's literally just playing whack-a-mole. Can I hit him when he's in the air like this? No, right? Oh, rocks. That's right. Making volcano things happen. Still got a few sips left in this cup, actually. Okay, come back down. Come on. We're waiting for you. Juke me. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I could be when he pops out. Oh, I've got some arrows. Let's see. I don't think arrows work here. Yeah, it'd be too hard to shoot him while he's raining down boulders on me. Oh my goodness. Let's try this. Not gonna work. Do I have? I think I have 3 fairies, right? We got 3 fairies. Good. Wasting my precious arrows. There's a quick strat for every boss, and this one is the hardest to you. Very satisfying to get. Oh, what is the quick strat? I feel like the only thing that I usually do to do more damage to bosses is to do jump attacks. There's a whole thing, so there's actually 2 Volvagias. Interesting. Thanks for the GG, Sam. I always thought Volvagia's death was pretty gruesome. How his head just falls down there. And then the manga makes it even more gruesome. The one that pops out and the one that fires are two actors in the code with shared HP. There's a way to damage the one that's stored underneath. What weapon do you have to use to damage it? You have to do specific amounts of damage to keep the phases from progressing. Bombs and hammer. Goron special crop. Both of them. Both of the Goron special crops, huh? Yay, the sky is happy again. Chamber of Sages. I think the only quick kill you ever learned was for Goma. You should look into the others someday. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. Aren't his eyes here so strange? I've always found it very strange. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. Yay! Goma's is very satisfying too because it's pretty easy. It is very satisfying to get right. Call you anytime for Zooter co-op. He's been blazing that special crop. Darunia smiling is strange. You receive the fire medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. Happy to be anyone and everyone's Ocarina of Time booty call. Alright, we're back here. Let's see. How do I get that heart piece over there? I can't call scarecrows yet, we learned. Guess we're just walking out. Hook shot. If you text me you up at 2 a.m., I will turn on my N64. This is good to know. Alright, I can break these rocks now. Love how much mileage we've got out of the special crop story. I love it too. Alright, these guys are not going to sell me anything useful. If one of them sells arrows, I'll buy them. I surrender. In return, I will sell you Deku Nuts. No, I don't want Deku Nuts. Knock it off. Leave me alone, and I will sell you arrows. Okay, arrows I want. Let's buy arrows. You're welcome. I quit. If you let me go, I'll sell you some bombs. I don't need bombs. Just arrows. Oh yeah, there's a heart piece right there too, huh? I feel like there's a magic bean spot. Is this another Great Fairy Fountain? It is. Everyone's favorite giant lady. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Enhance. She pressed the enhance button. Your magic meter is enhanced. Your magic power has been enhanced. Oh, now you have twice as much magic power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Bye-bye. Don't you guys love the vibe of the Great Fairy Fountains? I love it. They're so nice. Alright, we continue. There's not a single room in this game that doesn't ooze vibes. I'm trying to think if there's any that I feel don't ooze vibes, and I can't think of any. You must be right. Okay, good thing I didn't pay money for bombs from that Deku scrub. Okay, now is it possible to just, like, go off the edge here and grab onto the ledge and climb down? Oh yeah, it is. For some reason I thought that, I thought this was gonna be harder to get. I don't know why. Alright, now I need to just use Ascend to go right back up. Can't do that, sadly. I wish. Okay, wouldn't it be cool if there was a mod that added, like, the Tears of the Kingdom powers to this game? I mean, Ascend is one that would be interesting. And then, what are the others? Can I break this with a hammer? This is just a bomb wall, I guess. I guess, like... Yeah, maybe putting things together would still be interesting. I can't wear the Mask of Truth as an adult, right? Sadness. Boing, boing. The time is 12 o'clock. Alright, isn't there a... Whoops. Did not mean to take that out. Isn't there a magic bean spot somewhere? Or is it just using the hook shot to get that heart piece that's over there? There's definitely one somewhere. I definitely can't get that with the regular hook shot, at least. If there was a magic bean spot in here, it would have to be very near the entrance. Not that I can plant beans as an adult anyways, so maybe it doesn't matter. We'll have to come back later. Do you know the Song of Time block lore? What kind of Song of Time block lore? Probably your favorite mechanical Easter egg / fun fact. No, what lore are you talking about, Austin? Oh, it's Big Goron. My brother opened a new store. It's Metagoron's Blade Store. However, I am better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. I forget who needs the odd potion. Oh, I hear spiders. They're just on the wall, right? I mean, they're just regular spiders. They're not gold skulltulas. Okay, where are we gonna go next? We could go to Lake Hylia so that we unlock the ability to summon scarecrows. And we'll also get the, I think we also get a... Oh no, we learned the song in the ice cavern, huh? When you play the Song of Time... Oh, hold on a second, guys. I'll BRB. I gotta answer the phone. Okay, the wife is picking up Subway. She asked for my order. I gotta text it to her, though. Let's see. I'm gonna get a tuna on multigrain. American cheese. This is my Subway order, just in case you guys want to know. American cheese. Lettuce, tomato, green peppers, onions, jalapenos, oil and vinegar, salt and pepper. And that's it. Feel free to rate my Subway order. Okay, so when you play the Song of Time to move/remove a Song of Time block, it actually moves to the same position in the other age. There aren't any areas in the game where you can actually witness this. That's just the way they coded it. It was discovered by modders a few years ago. I think I have heard that. And I think like the implication there is that maybe they were intending it to like matter when you're in the other age. It's like if you use glitches/cheats to go in the Fire Temple as a kid, you'd see the Song of Time block covering that switch, or one would be blocking the path to the windmill in Dampe's grave since you removed it in the adult age. Ah. Yeah, I feel like the implication there is that they originally intended to have it be a little more complex and to maybe do stuff with the Song of Time blocks when you were in either child or adult. But maybe they didn't have time to fully implement it. We should go talk to Link the Goron now that we saved his dad and everybody else. Or maybe we didn't save his dad. It's like really unclear to me if the sages have passed away or not. What do you guys think? Maybe that's why Darunia's eyes are black. Thank you, Link. Oh, that's his butt. Brother Link, everyone has come back. Dad and you destroyed the dragon together, didn't you? When I grow up, I want to be a strong man like you, Link. Can we buy the Medigorons thingy? Is it this way? Oh, this is the regular shop. Thank you, Link. I wonder if anybody else does anything other than thank you, Link. Thank you, Link. Yeah, that's the Lost Woods. Oh, there's definitely that room up at the top floor. We could do more stuff there now with the Megaton hammer. That's important. I think they died. That's why Mito and King Zora look so sad at the end of the game, sitting out instead of dancing like everyone else, since they were the only ones who were close to a sage. Interesting, interesting detail to pick up on, Eric. What about Link the Goron, though? Maybe he just doesn't know. Maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe you can't tell which one he is in the end. I just completed a small weapon. How about it? How about buying this knife for 200 rupees? Oh, I would totally buy it if I had money. Nope, you don't have enough rupees. Here, now I have more rupees. They have so much in common. They're both characters that bar Link's way. That's true. Can't stand Mito. Yeah, Mito has some growing to do as a person. Can I reach this? We need a long shot. Okay. Come back here at a future date. Let's see if this guy out in the middle says something other than "Thank you, Link." No! We try again. Thank you for pronouncing Mito like solfege syllables. How else have you heard Mito pronounced? You hear people say Mido? I think I learned from some Nintendo publication back in the day that the Kokiri were named using solfege syllables. Most people say Mido. I had no idea. Eric says Mido. No, Eric. Thank you, Link. Okay, well, now we know. He just says thank you, Link. Mido. You usually say Mido too? Childhood habits die hard. Oh well. Yeah, that's why I always forget Gyarados versus Gerudo. I forget where the emphasis is supposed to be. Wait, can't I break these ones? Can I only break the red ones? I thought the red ones were ones we needed the like the stronger gloves to pick up. I guess I had it backwards. Hammer breaks brown and red, gauntlets pick up gray. Yeah, I guess I had it backwards. Oh hey, I can buy the giant's knife now. that be a great use of my money? Camera. This Gossip Stone better give some good lore. It's pretty hard to get to. And I'm really tempted to do like Gossip Stone lore run at the end of the game. Let's go around and talk to every single Gossip Stone. Okay, well all I got there was money. I forget where Medigoron is. Was he up on the top? No, he's gotta be one layer down. Alright, blowing all my money on the Giant's Knife. It's so long you can't use it with a shield. Okay, I'm never gonna use it so that we can keep it fully intact. Oh yeah, the Bigoron's knife replaces it though, doesn't it? So, or Bigoron's sword replaces it. I was gonna say, so we can have a complete menu, but it doesn't matter. Guess I just wasted all my money. Alright, where are we going next? Lake Hylia? Let's go towards Lake Hylia. Do I have arrows, by the way? Okay, I bought arrows, that's right. I used my money for something useful at some point. Starting to see a trend. You're seeing some companies during digital sales put their digital deluxe version of games on sale, but not their regular version. Almost like a cheap way, IMO, for them to try to get an extra buck out of you. Seems a little slimy to you. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great trend. I've been pretty low on buying digital games, unless it's the only way to play a game. I always am willing to pay extra for physical, pretty much. And also willing to wait for a physical. But actually, I did buy a digital game just yesterday. A new game that came out yesterday. Something that I learned about the day before is Night Striker Gear. A sequel to Night Striker, which is this really rad arcade game that's basically like Space Harrier, but cyberpunk. Like you're controlling like a flying car going through like cyberpunk cities, shooting robots. But it's like Space Harrier style, so it's a rail shooter. Like behind, like the view is behind you. You're flying into the screen. I discovered Night Striker when I was going through the Sega CD library, and it's a game that didn't come out in the US. And I really loved it. It's like my biggest like hidden gem that I discovered on my own. I'm like very proud to have discovered it. And the other night I saw somebody posted on Blue Sky about Night Striker Gear, which is made by M2. M2 is a company that is like renowned for their like remasters of retro games, like renowned for doing it right with retro game remasters. And yeah, they made a sequel called Night Striker Gear. It came out yesterday, and it's really good. I haven't been able to beat it yet. It's harder than the original. Stellar Death, what's going on? Welcome in. See, Wingman, you game share with a friend, or you would buy more physical, but games like Doom Dark Ages have like, what, 1 gigabyte on the disc? I mean, they aren't even hiding it anymore. Yeah, well, it's still pretty rare for a physical copy to to not have the full game on disc. Like, yes, that does happen from time to time. There's some high-profile instances of it, but ultimately, it's still pretty rare. Stellar Death, it's going well. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Stellar Death, have you ever played Night Striker? This would probably be a game that you would dig. Yeah, with Night Striker gear, it's really fun. The gameplay is great. My one complaint is that the soundtrack doesn't quite have the right vibes, in my opinion. The soundtrack of the original is very, like, synthy, like, fits the cyberpunk aesthetic perfectly. The soundtrack for the new one, it's much more orchestral. And, like, it's still a good soundtrack, but it's just a different vibe. And I kind of would have preferred, like, a more synth-style soundtrack, but, you know, don't get me wrong, it's still a great game overall. So that's an example of a game that I bought digital, because I don't think there's any plans for a physical one, and I was just really excited to find out about it. Like, Shinobi Art of Vengeance, I totally waited for the physical. That's a game that's supposed to be coming soon, actually, the physical copy. So I'll finally get to play Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Alright, where are we going next? The Lake Hylia. I was just seeing if I could get to that roof with the guy sitting on it. I guess I need the long shot to get there. Pretty sure that guy gives me something worthwhile. I just don't remember what. Kona, we're back. Didn't M2 make the Genesis Classic Editions, or was that A2? Or am I losing my mind? M2 made the Genesis Mini 1 and 2. They also made the TurboGrafx Mini. They did a lot of the virtual console releases for Sega that are on the 3DS. It's another place where you might know M2. They have made all the Castlevania collections. Fee, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. M2 also made the Konami Rebirth series. You know, there's Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth, Contra Rebirth, and Gradius Rebirth that were WiiWare games. Okay, I actually got that Poe already, didn't I? Right, there's a Poe that spawns there, but I already got that one. Yeah, I'm also down to hunt Poes, big Poes in Hyrule Field, but I don't remember where all of them are. I only remember, like, 2, I want to say. Oh, we gotta get rid of this rock. Oh! Go, Epona! Ah, there's one. Okay, we know where another one is now. Oh, 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Mrs. Robot Arm just got home with the Subway. I'm not gonna eat right now. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge for later. Okay, I'm back. Oh, we're equipping the hammer. By the way, Wingman, it's not A2, but AM2 is one of Sega's, it's like the studio that made a lot of the classic Sega arcade games. It's just like an internal team within Sega called AM2. Maybe this is another Mandela of yours, but before the NES Classic and before the NES... before the NES Classic and even before Genesis Mini, there was a company that made a throwback Genesis Classic console. That's At Games. That has like 19 games, you think. It was universally panned for having terrible sounding game quality. I'm pretty sure that's At Games. Let me know if that rings the bell for you. Now, so there was a... Now there's more. There's two of them. At Games made a clone console that you could plug cartridges into that was sold at like Target and stuff. And then I think the one that you're thinking of might be called Flashback, like Genesis Flashback, or maybe it was even still made by At Games. I'm not entirely sure, but I do remember the one that you're talking about. Okay, yes, At Games. You remember working at Staples during your masters and they had them on the shelves? Yeah, the At Games console is definitely universally panned. There was a time before the NES Mini. I feel like the NES Classic Edition, the NES Mini, kind of reversed a trend that had been happening. There was kind of like a race to the bottom to make like the cheapest the cheapest retro clone console. And of course, like, games played terribly, like had all kinds of sound issues and lag, and honestly, I think like that era contributed quite a bit to people's, I almost want to say, misremembering of retro games. And like, you know, there's the phrase Nintendo hard, which I think was really coined like around that time, probably because people were playing games in like these like really like lag-ridden ways that just made the games harder than they remembered. And I think starting with the NES Classic, the trend kind of reversed for where people wanted to make like a higher quality product, or like customers wanted to buy a higher quality product. And now, of course, we've got like FPGA consoles and everything, and we're living the dream now. Almost 10 years later. Confused them with M2, and you said M2 made great remasters. I was like, yeah, very different companies. Yeah, you agree? Yeah, I think there's definitely an interesting history there that I don't think is talked about a ton. I've got like a bunch of just kind of like thoughts about like my general like feelings of how things have progressed, especially in the retro game scene. I would love to someday do like a deep dive and like some actual research and collect evidence for these things, and kind of like put together you know, like a documented history of like a couple different areas. One of them is that. One of them is like the, you know, the advent of Nintendo hard, and like looking at the correlation between, you know, that sentiment and the quality of emulation at the time. Because at the same time was when CRTs were being replaced by HD TVs, and if you just plug an NES console into an HD TV, it's going to have a ton of lag because of the way that it interprets that analog signal and like converts it to something that can be displayed on the digital screen. That's why we have stuff like RetroTink to deal with that problem. But that's another source of games being harder than people remembered when they went back to them in like the mid-2000s. Oh no! I needed to empty the bottle before doing this. You want to catch in a bottle, but you don't have an empty bottle. What a fail. And if any of you guys have other thoughts about that, or you know, maybe alternative explanations, I'd love to hear about them and have that conversation. I think it's a super interesting little subtopic. Alright, let's just head on over to Lake Hylia. You don't want to do that jump, Dakona? Ford, hello, welcome in. Did you see there was a new Night Striker released a few days ago? Ford, I was just talking about that actually. Yeah, I bought it already. I've played it a bunch yesterday. It's really good. Have you tried playing it yet? Yeah, it took me totally by surprise. It was such like a random thing I happened to see on Blue Sky. I was like, oh my god, what? There's a new Night Striker and it's coming out tomorrow? So yeah, I bought it yesterday. I played it a bunch. I was not able to beat it yet. I didn't get any endings yet. Excited to play it more. It definitely lives up to the original. Okay, wait, oh, wait. Come back. Bean, come back. Just saw a video. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it's really, really good so far. It's harder than the original. The original one I can beat. You know, I'm pretty sure I beat it after like just a couple tries. This one I've made it to a couple final bosses, I think, but not been able to beat any of them. Okay, where's that bird? That bird's a meanie. Oh, I got some glare on my screen. I can kind of see the bird up there, but I'm wasting arrows now. There we go. There was the AT games, and then there were those Chinese knockoff NES clones that would be sold at malls for like $60, claimed to have thousands of games. The one whose menu system that had such memorable titles like Contra 7 or Mario 6. Yep. That's right up there with kind of like that race to the bottom I was talking about. And then there's like the Retron consoles, right, which kind of have a lot of the same issues as like the AT games. I actually have a Retron console that I bought just because I thought the controller looked really cool and I wanted to use the controller. And the console with the controller was only like $5 more than just buying the controller separately. And it turns out that the cord on the controller that comes with the console is shorter than if you buy the controller separately, so I didn't really get what I wanted from it. But it's terrible. Like the console is complete trash. Like the games are like overly bright and washed out, and the sound is like really like staticky, and you get what you pay for with retro game stuff. Wait, what did I get up here? Oh my god, don't jump off again. Was there a heart piece up there? I was totally zoning out and engrossed in the conversation, not paying attention to what was going on in the game. Okay, we should go here though. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Oh, water is not filling the lake right now. What about up here? We can't reach. I don't think there's anything up here, right? Can I even go up there? Oh yeah. The hookshot hookshot catches on. Let's try it with the long shot. We came here for the scarecrows. That's the reason we came here. Let's go back and find them. Do you want to know? Yeah, Austin, you can tell me. You mean if there's something up there? Yeah, what's up there? Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Wow, you grew, dude. A skull at night. Okay, cool. Well, here's your song. What? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? If you have an ocarina, play that song, baby. Hey, it's the ocarina. Play that song with it, baby. Play the Scarecrow song. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the tune. You rock. I'm blown away. Oh no, I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything. But I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby and hears that song, baby. Alright, thank you for baby. What does the doorway to Zora's domain look like? I forget. Oh, it's just a block of ice. Oh, that's weird how the music just cut out when the rain started. And then it just restarted. That was weird. Is that normal? Alright, what else can we do over here? Let's wait for it to be night, maybe, and see if the bean takes us to where the Skulltula is. If nothing else, I could use the hookshot from the bean. Oh yeah, I have the sun song. I think that still makes it quicker than waiting for night. Alright. Where's that tree? Oh, that doesn't work. The hookshot does crazy things when we're on a flying beanstalk. Contra 7 Softcore featuring an autosave and character trait trees. Stellar, it probably interpreted whatever you just typed as a link. I'm guessing that's what the 3 asterisk is. You know, they're still making Contra games, you know. I played Contra Operation Galuga, which is the newest one. It does have like unlockable perks. Not a skill tree, but it has perks that you unlock. I didn't like Operation Galuga that much. Not just because of the perks. I just felt like it was missing some soul. Okay, no, we need long shot for this, I think. Alright, let's go back to the, now that we've got the Scarecrow song set up, let's at least go to Death Mountain Crater. Was just joking. You've heard mixed things about Galuga. Seems to be a bit of a split audience. If you could try it, you would. Yeah, I have heard some people that get really into, like, playing it in kind of like the arcade mode of, you know, just like playing through all the stages on like the hardest difficulty. I just played through it in like kind of like the default settings, which is, you know, you've got like it saves what stage you're on, and I don't know, I just didn't get I didn't get the feelings that I got from playing the older Contra games. One that I want to try a little bit more of, though, is Hardcore Uprising on PS3, which is like a downloadable game released on PS3. It doesn't have Contra in the title, but it is an official Contra game made by Konami. It's supposed to be like a direct sequel to Contra Hardcore. It's called Hardcore Uprising. Alright, now we got scarecrows. Did I do it again here? Oh, I need the long shot. Again. Again, we're stopped by needing the long shot. Okay, part of me thinks I should just go back in the dungeon. Nah, we'll come back here with the long shot. Because what if I need the long shot to get to where I'm trying to go? Okay, what's the best? Probably the Prelude of Light. There we go. Alright, we'll go over to Zora's Domain next. Here, we'll switch back to the classic Kokiri Tunic. There are some other modern indie Contra-likes that I've played, though, that I really enjoyed. Like, my favorite one is Blazing Chrome. Blazing Chrome is awesome. Actually, can I do anything at Ganon's Castle right now? I don't think so. Unicycle, hello, welcome in. Seems to be a long shot that will reach the end today. Oh, definitely not reaching the end today. Definitely not. Maybe we'll get to the water temple today. I think that's the goal. Yeah, there's a few modern indie Contra-likes that I think are really good. Blazing Chrome is number one. Iron Meat is another really, really good one. And I feel like there was one more, but maybe I'm just thinking of Operation Galuga. We've seen a small amount of that one from others. Of Blazing Chrome. Blazing Chrome is so good. I highly, highly recommend it. Alright, let's ride this bean, the original bean. Is there another heart piece somewhere around here? I feel like we got all the heart pieces over here, but... Whoa! I think that bean is just a shortcut. Just woke up, so you need breakfast, but wanted to say hi. Thanks for stopping to say hi pre-breakfast. Unicycle. Hope you have a hearty breakfast. What are you gonna eat? You're on Eastern Time, by the way. I'm also on Eastern Time. 12:30, just about here. My wife brought me back lunch from Subway. I'm excited to eat that later after we wrap up stream here. I'll probably stream for another hour and some change. Subway isn't bad. I like Subway. There'll be cereal probably. Couldn't decide between that or waffles. Ah, those are some good breakfasts. I had cereal for breakfast also. Zora's domain is frozen over. Ice physics are at play. No Zoras to talk to at all. So sad. One of the things that I'm very nostalgic for about Ocarina of Time is all of the like internet rumors. Oh, thank you for the 5-stream watch streak, Unicycle. All of the yeah, internet rumors for like how to find the Triforce in the game and stuff like that. And one of the things that people would always have like fake secrets to do is how to unfreeze Zora's domain. Of course, there is no actual way to unfreeze Zora's domain. It's frozen forever in the adult timeline. But that was a fun one that I have lots of memories for. Eggs and a donut from the local fruit farm for breakfast. Sounds good, Wingman. Especially a local donut. The early days of the internet. Yeah, I miss those days. Ah, messed it up. I would love if the internet reverted to more like personally owned and maintained websites instead of everything being on like 2 or 3 corporate mega sites. It's always better when the power is with the people than with the corporations. Alright, we got there. It's also fun to speculate about where the tunnel under Zora's domain was meant to go, or what chest might have been there at some point during dev. Yeah, I was actually looking for that tunnel when we came here as a kid, and I couldn't find it. I know exactly the tunnel that you're talking about, Austin. I was looking for it on stream earlier. I thought it was more visible. I thought it was visible as a kid. Like, it should be more visible as a kid than as an adult, right? You can't see it below the ice, can you? Hold on, we gotta bust out the Goron special crop for these guys. Am I right that the hammer is like more effective against these ice creatures? I actually don't know why I feel that way. Like 3 hits is still seems like a lot for any enemy in this game. Why am I not hitting it? Okay. And there's one more. A fairly easy way to get under the ice as an adult. Ooh, I'd never known about that. That's interesting. Navi is green here, which indicates that I should play something. Probably one of these songs. What have we got? Fairy! A fairy with no wings. I always thought it was really weird that there's fairies with no wings. Okay, it seemed like the Master Sword was actually stronger than the hammer. Master Sword only took 2 hits. Is this the way forward, or is this the way I came? Still can't tell. Okay, it's the way forward. Alright, so satisfying to hear the sound of collecting these rupees. Oh my goodness. There we go. Could not zero in on that rupee for the life of me. There's the bugger. And I find it really annoying, actually, to, like, have to deal with the blue fire in the ice cavern. I never like getting rid of my fairies in the bottles. Galax, what is going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. By far your favorite game of all time as well. Good. You're a man of good taste, Galax. How you doing? This is where we came from. Yeah, Ocarina of Time is my #1 favorite video game ever. I played it for the first time when I was 10, and I think that probably has a pretty big impact on why it's my favorite game ever. I think a lot of people's favorite game is something that they played when they were 10. Remember as a kid, the in-game, the game Maniac Mansion, favorite of all time. There was an entire summer your neighborhood played it, sharing things we found, finding ways to get further in the game, since there was clearly no internet then, no way to see if something was able to be solved or not. In the library of the game, there were stairs, and they said out of order on them. An older kid told you there was a way to use the chainsaw found in the kitchen to get up those stairs. Spent the entire summer trying to get up those stairs. There is no way to get up those stairs, by the way. That's an awesome memory, Wingman. Thank you for sharing it. You're good. You got the day off today. You played this for like an entire third of your childhood. Congrats on having the day off, Galax. I also have the day off. I'm doing daytime streams because I've had the day off since, well, since the government shut down. I don't remember what the start date was, but yeah, I'm not working my day job right now because the government is closed. So I am doing some daytime streams. And I figured what better way to kick off such a series than with my favorite video game. Chili Con Juan, how's it going? Welcome in. You found so many ways to kill each character off in Maniac Mansion. Used to go to Lon Lon Ranch when the sky was pink and just vibe. Oh, me too, Galax, me too. This blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something? Yeah, there were so many places that I would like to just vibe in this game. Even thought now you can do ROM hacks. I'm learning to do so just so you could add a way to use the chainsaw and add a new screen above the library that you could now get to. Oh, that would be awesome. You should do that. Shout out federal workers. Thank you for shouting out federal workers, Galax. Okay, we don't want to accidentally... Oh, you know what's effective in this place is Din's fire. Whoops. Did not mean to fall. Ah. The ice bats are the most annoying ones, I think. Where's my bow? Here, this is a good loadout. Does anybody else feel like the Ocarina of Time is too important to ever unequip? I always keep it equipped. I basically view myself as having like 2 item buttons because the Ocarina of Time is just too important to ever unequip. Specifically remember a kid telling us, hey, push the button in the pool. Once you drain the water, it explodes the entire house and kills everyone. I should play Maniac Mansion one of these days. Did you play specifically... Did you play the computer version or the NES version, Wingman? To be fair, you just use bottles as ocarinas. Oh, what am I doing? That doesn't melt this. I know that can work IRL, but in game, giving Dead Hamster to Ed Jr. was the best. Which version should I play of Maniac Mansion? I mean, people are probably gonna say the DOS version, but is there any merit to the NES version? You played C64 version as a kid at first, then your holy roller parents stopped letting us play it because it had the word maniac in it. Oh no. I'm sorry, Wingman. Okay, that's just a pot. It can't have anything too serious in it. The PC looks better. Sure, for sure it looks better, but what about vibes-wise? If I played it as a kid, I definitely would have played the NES version. You've been on a RuneScape kick, but you're gonna make me want to go back to Ocarina? RuneScape is something that I never played. I feel like I missed out by not playing RuneScape. I did play World of Warcraft when people were playing RuneScape, so if I was playing RuneScape instead of WoW, I would probably feel like I missed out on WoW. But honestly, WoW is something that I never want to play again. So, I feel like if I had played RuneScape, I would be nostalgic for it and be wanting to go back to it. Whereas WoW, I literally cannot see myself ever booting up again. RuneScape is a trap, super grindy. And that's okay. There's plenty of games like that that are enjoyable. You know what game is super grindy is Dragon Quest. But Dragon Quest is a joy to grind in. Oh, I knew that I was jumping right on top of that thing. There's another one over there. Let's since I stocked up on blue fire, let's go make use of that. I know that one of these is optional. I don't remember which one, but we're gonna find out. Probably this one. Oh no, there's a Gold Skull Tula over here. And big chest. And heart container. Heart piece, I mean. Alright, glad that I didn't skip this. I mean, I'm trying to not skip anything on this playthrough. I don't know if we'll get to 100%. Depends on when the government shutdown ends, to be honest. But maybe I will just play Ocarina of Time until the shutdown ends. Maybe we'll do that Mask of Truth lore exploration. I mean, there's so much stuff that we could do. Maybe that will be the plan. Maybe I'll just never stop playing Ocarina of Time until the shutdown ends. Because, you know, once we go through everything that's in the game, I could bust out the Game Shark, and we could pull up all these old websites from 1999 and try to do all the things that they say to do to find the Triforce with the Game Shark. That could be a lot of fun. All right, where is this Skulltula? I hear you. I hear you crawling around. There you are. All right, I'm gonna do my thing that I said I wasn't gonna do, which is unequip the active unit, because I am getting a little sick of opening the menu. You could get the Triforce. It's just a taskbot, 4 controllers, and 2 million button presses. Are you talking about the Triforce percent run? I'm pretty sure that's a ROM hack still. I mean, I'm 100% sure that that is a ROM hack, the Triforce percent run. It's not something that's in the actual game. The NES version of Maniac Mansion is censored for swear words and runs a lot worse, but it has soundtracks for each kid, which you enjoyed. Maniac Mansion Deluxe is probably the best version to get if you want more of the original time period. Best release would say the Amiga was the best release. Don't recommend the C64 version though. It's what you started on, but it's definitely rough around the edges. Although the iconic opening sounds the best to you on that version, but it's probably nostalgia. Okay. Is the deluxe version the DOS version? You know the lore, love that. They converted it into a ROM hack, yeah. The showcase was the real deal? Really? I'm gonna need to look into that. That's surprising to me. I thought for sure that room was not in the game at all. I wonder if there is... I was gonna say, I wonder if there's like a way to do it, to like run something on an EverDrive to like do the button presses. But I guess that would just be the ROM hack. Okay, where is the other cave that I opened up? Do I have... It's to the west. Which is this one. Okay. Going the right way. It's not. They wrote it in. The only thing that they don't get is how they got charts on screen in game in real time. Deluxe is not the DOS release. It's a fan remake with improved graphics and sound and built to run on modern Windows systems. Ah. So I would definitely want to play a like an official release. You know, I've got the Mr. FPGA that can run like old computer stuff. Can run Amiga stuff too. You'd say go with the Amiga version. The room is definitely not in the OG game. That part was fishy. Okay, yeah, it's a ROM hack. It's not the actual game that they did that in. I'm pretty confident about that. There's a spider somewhere. This ice block puzzle always tripped me up too. So did the DOS version of Maniac Mansion come later? Was the Amiga version like something that was there from the beginning and DOS came later? point and click games are definitely something that is a little bit of a blind spot for me. And like retro PC stuff in general is a blind spot. People who are in my Discord would know that I recently was feeling very inspired to play Myst on Windows 95, and I have that set up on the Mister. So that might be something that I do in the future. That could be something fun to do on stream. Although, you know, I'd want to play it on like my retro PC setup, which is over there on the other side of the room. So I'd have to do a little bit of reconfiguring of the studio. We wouldn't be on the couch for it. I don't have a good mouse that... Whoa! I don't have a good mouse that works with the retro PC setup yet. Although, there might be mouse drivers that I just need to install in the Windows 95 setup. So, I might try that in the near future. You have the NES cart of Maniac Mansion? Fond of that one? Nice. That's worth some money these days, actually. That's one of the more expensive NES carts. The Amiga version is newer than the DOS version by a year. I think the Amiga was released around the same time as the new version. Windows 95 OMG. Yeah, I've got Windows 95 set up on my Mr. FPGA. There's what's called the AO 486 core, which is an FPGA core that it's a recreation of like a 486 processor. So yeah, anything that can run on a 486 PC can run on it, including Windows 95. And I've got Windows 95 installed, and I've got Myst installed on Windows 95. It took me a while to get it working right, because I think the CD-ROM driver for it doesn't work super well. So like stuff just like didn't copy correctly, and it didn't know that it didn't copy correctly. But eventually I figured that out. Windows 95 is the most nostalgic PC experience for me, because that was our first family computer, was Windows 95. It was a Pentium 2 from Gateway 2000. You have custom game posters on your wall. You have Maniac Mansion above your bed. It's a classic 80s horror movie looking box art. Probably your favorite box art of all time. The Amiga released around the same time as the NES version, not the new version. Oh, and new was a typo for NES. Gotcha. You're only allowed to use 1995 internet. Well, I don't think 1995 internet would. I don't think Twitch will work on Windows on 1995 internet. So there is a project out there to recreate America Online. It's like a private America Online server, basically. And I really want to get that working on Windows 95. You have to like join their Discord and like ask to get like an account. Like you have to like manually talk someone to set up an account on it, which I haven't bothered to do yet. But that is definitely something that I want to do. Definitely nostalgic for AOL. You gotta know a guy. Yeah, basically, you gotta know a guy to set up the AOL recreation. You can like install it and go to like the login page, and just that. There's plenty of nostalgia in just doing that. But to actually use it, you gotta know a guy. All right, how do I get to this other one? Can I just use the hookshot to grab that rupee? I don't think so. and have a 1,000-minute CD-ROM. You know, my kids did some kind of camp over the summer, where one of their activities was, I forget what they even did, but they needed something round, and they gave them all old AOL discs to use as like part of the craft that they were making. I thought that was pretty funny. So my son had an old AOL disc just in his room from that. Yelling at everyone who tries to get on the phone. Yeah, fortunately it doesn't use the phone. I don't even have a landline. I've never had a landline in this house. I don't know if landlines are a normal thing that anybody has, but I certainly don't have one. Oh, if I shoot this off the edge, it will respawn. Okay. I was worried that I had to leave the room for it to come back. But it should pop back up over here. Then we can get this last rupee. And now we just gotta get the platform over to that other side, which is also tricky. But didn't I just get that, actually? Didn't I just do that in the process? It's too far over now, right? And this puzzle is getting me again. Just like it always has. Okay. I see something. We can go this way. And then what? Now I'm just in a circle. Feels like I've done something wrong. I can't jump there from here, right? Well, let's try. Maybe I'm not intended to, but maybe it's possible to do it. Oh, totally possible to do it. Okay, easy. Moving on. Fire. Link, smash the pot, please. Thank you. Alright, this is one of my favorite rooms in the game, by the way. This room oozes with vibes. Love this room so much. Whoa, indeed, whoa. We'll just be patient for him to attack. This room is Omega Mart in Vegas. I don't know Omega Mart in Vegas, but I can only imagine. I want to go there now that you say that it looks like this room. You got the iron boots, so heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. Look up Area 15 Vegas while you're idle one day. Okay, Area 15. We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. I love all of Sheik's writing, like all of Sheik's little soliloquies. I think they're all so beautiful. I thought the game just crashed for a second when it had a black screen. You've learned the Serenade of Water. Link, I'll see you again. I like how this Deku Nut was just chilling here for the whole cutscene. Alright, Iron Boots, where are they? You can't breathe underwater. If you start choking, take off those boots. Okay, I'll make sure I do that. Thank you, Navi. Where's the exit? I think it's the other way. Alright, there's more stuff to find out here. Now we can go to the bottom of Jabu Jabu's place. Zora's Fountain. That's what it's called. Pretty sure there's a heart piece down here. Do we have enough time to not drown though? That's the real question. Oh, we have plenty of time. Got a piece of heart. Hooray! Let's see, where else can we go? Maybe the laboratory in Lake Hylia? We can also, we need to free the king. King Zora's frozen in the red ice. Okay, this I can't move yet. Isn't there... Yeah. This is just a bombable wall. Can't bomb that rock, but could bomb other stuff. Bomb everything behind it. It's our other favorite giant lady. Oh man, I took out the hookshot because I never unequip the Ocarina. Like how this one has a slightly different lighting hue than the others. Hello. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. You got Faror's Wind. This is warp magic you can use with C. Warp when you're in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp point you created last time or warp to that point. Remember, you can use Faror's Wind only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside, okay? When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. So you can't use it just out in the world. I like never use Faror's Wind. I don't think I've ever used it for like a specific purpose. Ever. Have you guys? Din's Fire is the only one that I really use, I feel like. Wait. Scarecrow place? Where'd you go, Navi? You were just looking at something. What were you looking at? Okay. It would have been useful if I had the teleport spell when we were in the fire temple, so that maybe we could teleport back to the Scarecrow spot. Alright. I'm terrified that I'm gonna miss when I let the fire go. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. You got a Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it and you won't drown underwater. Alright. Oh, I see. Princess Ruto went to the water temple. Ow. Ow. Wait a minute. Right here, the Stone of Agony is rumbling. Is that because of the cave that's under here? Like the little hole in the wall that's down there? Can I see it from here? Can't really see it. I'm gonna try playing music here. Oh, no, okay. There we go. Ah, we can refill the bottles. Now that we don't need blue fire anymore. Toot. Thank you for Toot. Fairies for days. Yeah, I really wish I could get my 4th bottle. Maybe that's what I should just spend the rest of the stream doing, is hunting down the big pose in the field. In that case, filling up those bottles is not a good idea. But I gotta take the opportunity. I gotta take a bathroom break here. So I will BRB. See you guys in just a minute. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Alright, so where are we going now? Definitely want to go back to Lake Hylia and go to the bottom of the water in the lab over there. Also, I want to hunt down the big pose. Those iron boots look like they weigh a ton. If you wear those boots, you may be able to walk at the bottom of a lake. Oh, you think, Navi? Wow, where'd you come up with that idea? Is it because I just walked at the bottom of a lake in them? Can I stand here? Is this a spot? No, I don't feel the stone of agony rumbling. Can't jump over that one. Okay, I guess I should probably just let all these fairies go, because if I'm actually gonna try to get all the pose, then I need my bottles. How many arrows do I have? Are we full up on arrows? Okay, that's good. Alright, goodbye fairies. I'm sorry I took you away from your home for no real reason at all. And we're just gonna do Poe hunting. That's the current goal. is Epona. Where did I leave Epona? How did I get here? I teleported. Did I walk over here from the castle? I think that's what I did. Alright. I know that there's one on the road over here. Near this rock. Right? Ah! Okay, I just spent, what, 6 arrows missing that one? Hopefully we can find more arrows as we go. Oh my gosh, come on! How do I not waste that arrow? I couldn't figure it out. Yay! Got one. You defeated Poe the Ghost. Do you want to catch it in a bottle? I sure do. You caught a big Poe. Sell it at the ghost shop for a lot of money. Alright, I think that's 2 that I've gotten so far. There's 10. There's 10 to find. I guess we gotta try just exhaustively going all over the field. How should I do this systematically? Should I go in like a spiral out from Lon Lon Ranch? Would that be a good systematic way to do it? I don't I don't know. I feel like I just want to randomly search for them. Just by going through the various corners of the map. I can always bust out my player's guide. Got the official Nintendo Player's Guide for Ocarina over here. Spiral might be hard to maintain the track of. Crisscross search pattern might be more efficient. Crisscross. That's an idea. I feel like what I want to do is just like explore all the different nooks and crannies. And maybe get distracted by stuff along the way. Like scanline style. Ah, a raster. A lawnmower pattern. Do I have enough Skulltulas to get a new thing from them? Oh, 30. Let's go see if we can get something from the Skulltula house since we're here. Also, I wish I could remember who the odd potion... Who needs the odd potion? Oh, maybe it's the guy in the laboratory at the lake. I don't remember. Okay, you. I haven't talked to you before. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Giant's wallet. What a huge wallet. Now you can carry up to 500 rupees. Sweet. Money for days. Alright, back to our search. Another thing that I eventually want to do is try to catch the Hylian Loach in the fishing minigame. Has there ever been a fishing minigame that you guys really enjoyed? I mean, this one for sure for me. I don't know if I have another one. I thought I maybe just heard a Poe sound, but I think it was my imagination. I also fished quite a bit in Twilight Princess and Link's Awakening. I remember fishing in, but I think Link's Awakening, it's more of just like, you know, you're there to do something specific. I definitely like the fishing minigame in Twilight Princess, though. Animal Crossing, of course, I fished a lot in. I feel like there's one along one of these walls. There we go. There we go. Got her. How many do I have here? We got room to carry one more. All right. I feel like there's one near Lon Lon Ranch, but I wonder if that was the one next to the boulder that I already got. Maybe near this wall? Not really. There's gotta be one near, Gerudo Valley. Oh, there we go, there we go! Ah, 5 arrows left. It's right near this tree, right? Is that what caused it to spawn? Is go near the tree? I don't want to waste the arrow. Ugh, okay. Whatever. We're gonna have to get more arrows. Pona, please, stop running into that wall. Maybe I need to go... Oh! There it is. I should try going a little further back, maybe, so there's more room for it to run before it bumps into a wall. Oh, was that a different one? I wonder if that was a different one or the same one. Success! Down to the last arrow. Alright. Alright, let's go cash him in. Epona, can I get on you, please? Make it before sundown. Not that Hyrule Castle Town looks any different at sundown than it does during the daytime or at night. It's always dark there. Alright, maybe we'll fill up this giant's wallet that I just got. And then what can I buy? I don't know.
Hey, young man, what's happening today? If you have a Poe, I will buy it. Your card now has 100 points. Come back again.
I gotta present them all to him.
Oh, you brought a Poe today. Very interesting. This is a big Poe. I'll buy it for 50 rupees. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card. If you earn 1,000 points, you'll be a happy man.
Alright, same thing. I can't speed through his dialogue here, sadly. Okay, I thought I was gonna, like, throw the Poe away. Why? I didn't move. Oh, you brought a Poe today. Okay, why did it not trigger him to look at it? First time I took it out. Alright, we got monies and freshly empty bottles. Still no arrows. Let's go to Lake Hylia, I guess. I guess we'll just set up for next dungeon. Now, I remember very specifically the last time I played through Ocarina of Time, I felt like the water temple difficulty was way overhyped. I definitely got stuck in the water temple a lot as a kid because there's like one key that I could never find, or that I always lost track of. But playing it as an adult, it was a breeze. There was nothing that I got hung up on. We'll see how it goes this time around. It'll probably be next stream for the water temple, though. I'm gonna just do a little bit of exploration at Lake Hylia and then wrap up for the day here. But next time we'll be deep into the water temple for sure. And we'll see if I eat those words or not. But before that, we're gonna go and visit the guy in the lab. I think with the iron boots I can go down to the bottom and there's something to find there. I forget what. Maybe a heart piece.
Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. She is like a student of mine. Ho ho ho.
Do you want to see her odd potion that she made? Looks like this item doesn't work here. Are we sure that he saw it? No, he doesn't want it. Okay, iron boots. Oh yeah, and Zora tunic, why not? Now would be a good time to put that on. Look, it's a shark! Ah, it's so spooky! This place is pretty spooky. This definitely creeped me out as a kid. Oh, it's a Skulltula. Alright. I think I get something for, like, diving deep here, too. But I think there's a gold scale somewhere. I forgot how to get the gold scale. I think you need the gold scale to do this. Let me just try. Ah, stop grabbing the ledge, please. Yeah, I think he'll, like, be impressed with me if I can dive deeper than that. Also, the stuff that he's got here, I feel like there's other creepy stuff that he's got on his wall. Let's take a look real quick. Maybe it's this that I'm thinking of. This squid is really creepy. He's got baby versions in a jar over there. And what is that, a knife? I love this lab. I love the music here too. Alright, I guess we'll go and enter the water temple. And just get all ready for next time. Apparently one of the issues that people have with the water temple is going to the menu to switch on and off the iron boots. I never found that to be too big of a deal. Wait, did that not work? There we go. Water temple, we're here. The infamous. Let's see, is there a nice little cutscene of it when we walk in? No, there's no nice little cutscene of the water temple. All the other temples have one, don't they? Maybe like meeting Ruto in here counts for it. Okay, guys, this is where I'm gonna leave off for today, though. Next stream, which will probably be on Monday, assuming that the government is still shut down, we'll continue the water temple. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. If you give me just another minute here, we'll find a cool place to send a raid to. It's always exciting to send a raid during the day, because like I usually stream at nights. My normal stream schedule when the government's not shut down is Wednesday nights. And on Wednesday nights I'm playing Echo Knight on PS1 right now, and that's a great time. Let's see. Okay, there's a couple interesting targets. Let's raid Jenny, the artist formerly known as Retro Jenny. Now she's just Jenny. Cyber Vibin, hello, thank you for being here. Found you via Blue Sky? Oh, very cool. Cider Vibin. I read it as Cyber first. Cider Vibin. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you found us on Blue Sky. Go Pistachio, also welcome in. Thank you for being here. Alright, let's raid Jenny. Jenny's playing Castlevania for N64, which is a very interesting game that someday I really want to play. I've got a copy of it on my shelf over here. Someday we'll get to that. I'm a big fan of Castlevania, but I haven't played really any of the 3D ones. So let's go see what it's about over at Jenny's stream. It's been great. I'm glad to hear it. It's been great having you. All right, goodbye everyone. I'll see you again hopefully soon. Until then, peace out.